Tell me why my head feels full. You strangers sit across this table. Help me clear out all this noise. My thoughts are tangled inside. I need a quiet voice to speak. This dark night weighs upon my soul, so talk to me until I rest. Just speak your mind without a care and break the silence hanging here. Talk a little, stay right here. Help me fix my clouded brain. When life gets tough, just share a word and calm the storm that burns deep inside. Talk a little, I can listen. Give me a reason why I'm stressed out. Night is cold, so stay right now to help me chase the dark away. I sit beside a total stranger, sipping hot tea in a pub. Heavy thoughts crowd up my forehead. All these doubts weigh heavily too. You listen as I speak out under faint yellow lighting. Your quiet head nods back at me, and suddenly I feel relaxed. Talk a little, stay right here. Help me fix my clouded brain. When life gets tough, just share a word and calm the storm that burns deep inside. Talk a little, I can listen. Give me a reason why I'm stressed out. Night is cold, so stay right now to help me chase the dark away. Random soul on the street can heal a broken spirit, not by magic, not by trying, just by letting words flow free. So talk a little through the evening. I need your quiet, gentle grace when head is feeling heavy, to clear my mind inside this space. Damn cedar smoke, he claims that he feels alright. Heavy fog rolls, but it won't shine like it might. Packed with whole crowds, yet he lost inside his head. Tries to act calm, but he can't clear out the dread. Thoughts in his head, yeah, thoughts in his head. Wants to clear his brain, but he's burning out inside. Heart gaze, slow speech, acts like he's fine, but through all the night, yeah, thoughts in his head, yeah. He walks the street, seeking to numb his stress. Fresh coat, dark glass, trapped inside a mess. Everyone is speaking noise playing in his brain. Wait, wild how just a few bad thoughts can bring a pouring rain. Yeah, screen light sparking in the back of the cab. He types 5 notes, doesn't fade to black. Life moves fast now, hard to even breathe, yet his mind rewinds to the things he cannot leave. Cups sit, feel hot, steam up from the cup. Friends looking fine, but he's giving up. Said he's alright, told him not to stare, though his lungs feel crushed sitting in that chair. Burnt out, pressure lingering in his sleeves, in the air, in the mist, in the breath he breathes. Though he pretends strength when he talks so fast. Yeah, yeah, when the hour turns late, silence breaks at last. Don't ask him why he stays like this. He lost his peace and he still seeks it. He acts so calm, but he can't fake this. One more hour and he might break down. Damn cedar smoke, he claims that he feels alright. Heavy fog rolls, but it won't shine like it might. Packed with whole crowds, yet he lost inside his head. Tries to act calm, but he can't clear out the dread. Thoughts in his head, yeah, thoughts in his head. Wants to clear his brain, but he's burning out inside. Heart gaze, slow speech, acts like he's fine, but through all the night, thoughts in his his head. He wiped the files off his phone today. Still hears the noise that won't go away. Works late hours, work won't save his day. Stress looks slick when it's wrapped in wealth today. Cold coffee cup on his desk gets replaced, but no true calm fills his empty space. He saw deadlines and his pulse raced by. That is what he gets for pretending he's fine for weeks. Friends call his line wanting to go out, trying to help when he starts to doubt, but he can't fix chaos on borrowed time when the heavy thoughts still control his mind. And he hates how the quiet makes a noise like footsteps indoors when he lacks all his joy. He built thick walls but they crumble down every time the panic comes back around. Maybe he talks too tough, maybe he hides too much, maybe he stays away just trying not to lose his touch. Maybe he pushed away before he knew his limits. Now every place he goes still feels like heavyweight. Damn cedar spoon, he claims that he feels alright. Whole world out, but it don't sound like it might. Got his shoes on, got his work in the clouds. Still one weight keeps pulling him down. Thoughts in his head, thoughts in his head. Try to cut ties, but he breaks instead. Heart gauge, slow speech, acts like he's fine, but through all the night, thoughts in his head. Midnight, still stuck, still stressed. Thoughts in his head. Yeah. A cold black mug sits near my pen. Heavy thoughts inside my head. My noisy brain feels like a shadow, and every breath feels far too heavy. The silver tray holds all my doubt, I cannot turn it all off. Silent noise keeps filling my room, under dark skies full of gloom. Any path I trace inside brings me back to where I hide. Here's a heavy tangled up mind, and I cannot quiet the strain. Here's a heavy tangled up mind as I try escaping my pain. Here's a heavy tangled up mind while the dark hours pull at me. Still my dull pulse beats deep in a heavy tangled up mind. This little coin spins on the desk. I sit alone and try my best. I count the hours until the dawn comes. But every thought just burns to break me. I watch the rain fall down my glass. The stress inside won't seem to pass. I stare ahead and keep on breathing. This crowd inside is far too loud tonight. Any path I trace inside brings me back to where I hide. Here's a heavy tangled up mind, and I cannot quiet the strain. Here's a heavy tangled up mind as I try escaping my pain. Here's a heavy tangled up mind while the dark hours pull at me. Still my dull pulse beats deep in a heavy tangled up mind. I try to calm my fast thoughts, secret worries I have caught. Still hoping I can clear this space, still hoping I can win this race. Here's a heavy tangled up mind, but I hope I find peace inside. Here's a heavy tangled up mind, through the chill and through the smoke. Here's a heavy tangled up mind, and I'm fading out slowly while the late hours drift across this heavy tangled up mind. Yeah, 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 yeah. Heard a harsh train horn on the street side at night. Your head spins so fast on the burnout road. You call me up when the stress feels real. Now this heavy stress that we never speak. Your chest feels tight in this nighttime haze. Through every shift that we try to bear, I walk right by just to sit right here, and every breath helps us disappear. You break, then you rise. You fall, then you try. Heavy little mind clears out the noise. We're a restless city crowd, screaming low but feeling proud. A little tired, a little tough, still surviving when life gets rough. We're a restless city crowd. In this haze we shout out loud. Every burden fades right through when I just stand right here with you. We walk the alley where we vent our doubts. Soft yellow lamps on the pavement tile. You almost quit, then you found a way. These streets will still know your pace. Your heaviest thought feels way too loud. A hand of smoke can't hold it out. Crazy how a brotherhood can keep the kind of hope that never sleeps. We're a restless city crowd, screaming low but feeling proud. A little tired, a little tough, still surviving when life gets rough. We're a restless city crowd. In this haze we shout out loud. Every burden fades right through when I just stand right here with you. If we push this weight with all our might, will it finally turn out right? Or will these worries always stay in the corners of our late night shade? We're a restless city crowd, quiet blues but speaking loud. Caught between the struggle then and lifting us up over again. We're a restless city crowd, still the bond they can't destroy. A little worn, a little true, still surviving when life gets rough. Dark room, dead quiet, a spark hits my brain. Static in my head starts to flood again. Clocks tick heavy on the bedroom shelf. Overthinking every single choice. I stare at walls full of shadows now. Tangled thoughts keep spinning in my head. Lying awake when the world goes to sleep, and the quiet room feels way too loud. I try to shut down the noise in my head, but the weight just pulls me down. Smoking dim lit air, where the doubts all stare. In the shadow of my mind, in the heavy deep below. Smoking dim lit air, where my heavy spirit lies. Some thoughts know how drift, mine just burns inside. Yeah. Cold neon shadows flicker in my head while the late night city goes to sleep. My chest is heavy and tight. Guess worry never lets me find my rest. A sudden silence breaks inside the dark. One tiny thought sets off a spark. Silence, stare at empty walls. The pressure rises as night moves on. Smoking dim lit air, where the doubts all stare. In the shadow of my mind, in the heavy deep below. Smoking dim lit air, where my heavy spirit lies. Some thoughts know how to drift, mine just burns inside. Maybe stress is like a fever. You fight through it but not forever. Sooner or later it fills your mind and leaves you exhausted and pain. Smoking down lit air, where the doubts all stare. Through the noise inside my head, in the doubts I cannot fight. Smoking dim lit air, where I learn what burnout feels. Thoughts move fast while hours pass. I stay Does my head feel full of smoke when I keep repeating I'm insane? My heavy thoughts I try to clear, they turn so dark and pull away. I count the hours that pass me by, I trace the lines that wouldn't end. This weight is growing on my chest, there is no peace for me to find. Slowly I am so weary, no one hears my silent cry. Constant pressure on my shoulder when my mind is full of doubt. Is this too heavy for a mind that cannot sleep? Too crowded, too tangled, too tireless to clear up my mind. When I am so weary, why can't I just turn off thoughts? My burning brain matters, it keeps me up late in the dark. So heavy, so heavy, so heavy. My mind stays wakeful all alone, hard enough to stop the noise. This stress was never meant to stay, yet all of it is growing strong. I watch the ceiling in the dark, I recognize these restless thoughts, and still I try to fix my mind just to find no sleep at all. Slowly I am so weary, no one hears my silent cry. Constant pressure on my shoulder when my mind is full of doubt. Is this too heavy for a mind that cannot sleep? Too crowded, too tangled, too tireless to clear up my mind. When I am so weary, why can't I just turn off thoughts? My burning brain matters, it keeps me up late in the dark. So heavy, so heavy, so heavy. Now I turn my brain on silence, I try to sleep as always. Heavy thoughts are growing faster, breaks my peace of mind for good. Too crowded, too tangled, too tireless to clear up my mind. When I'm so weary, why can't I just turn off thoughts? My burning brain matters, it keeps me up late in the dark. So heavy, so heavy, so heavy. This heavy chair sinks deep tonight as I write to who I was back then. I wish you knew what comes ahead when your young heart breaks and turns to lead. You thought that work would fix the pain. Now my mind is loud under the rain, and I try to tell you hold on tight through the darkness of a tireless night. Just breathe alone for now, don't stress about the goal, cause the world will bend your spine and exhaust your soul. Hey kid, back then, don't break again. You don't need to prove it all. This heavy chair holds up my weight while I calm my mind now. Hey kid, back then, I'm slowly healing from all the pressure in your mind. As the room grows warm and calm, you will survive and find your peace. I wished I wrote a quiet line to save your nights of bitter tears when thoughts were tangled in your head and darkness made you doubt your strength. People tell you to move on as if a light turns off so fast, but time will show you how to breathe when the dark days fade into the past. Hey kid, back then, don't break again. You don't need to prove it all. This heavy chair holds up my weight while I calm my mind now. Hey kid, back then, I'm survive and find your peace. Maybe stress in your early 20s fades away with patient breathing. Not by rushing all your steps, just one slow breath at a time. Hey kid, back then you made it through fine, and I thank you for the fight. I can't look back at your struggles and know that we survived. Hey kid, back then, now I am at peace. Heavy thoughts have lost their grip, even when the storm felt endless then. Coarse denim weave, soft cotton pulls my memory. We were young back then, so free, and heavy thoughts spin endlessly. I trace the seam where old doubts creep, but noise inside is ways of breaking. If past mistakes can cloud tonight, then why does every thought feel heavy now? Rough linen cloth that brings back the day when all these tangled worries filled my head. Warm velvet threads in a past scene, and now my brain feels so tired. Trapped in 3 a.m. and I've been drowning in my thoughts. Hard breathing, no relief, just me fighting through the fog. Yeah. Trapped in 3 a.m. This darkness never felt so dense. I didn't need to lose my peace. I let the stress take over now. Yeah. I sat and recalled those old dark times, like maybe I could clear my mind, but complex feelings start to bend, and I was lost inside my head back then. I feel how heavy hours leave marks, a crowded room, a quiet spark. No rest, no simple path to take, just bad choices I cannot shake. Trapped in 3 a.m. and I've been drowning in my thoughts. Hard breathing, no relief, just me fighting through the fog. Trapped in 3 a.m. This darkness never felt so dense. I didn't need to lose my peace. I let the stress take over now. Yeah, too much pressure in my life, cuts like many heavy dark knives. No quiet space, no room to breathe, just trapped in 3 a.m. Trapped in 3 a.m. Still the hardest place to stand. Head is full, but nowhere calm. And I struggle through the storm. Trapped in 3 a.m. I just try to break away. Hard breathing, no relief, just me fighting through the fog. .3:15 on my red clock, another thought, this heavy space. Mind and knots, a calm design, a future moment in my mind. I dream of quiet, clear and strong, pretend I'm standing past what's wrong, and every step towards that light will bring me to a sunrise view. It's loud right now, it's just my brain, but days will change when peace comes through. Clear skies waiting, I walk where air feels lighter. Clear skies waiting, the future day puts me together and heal me slow, with every heavy burden falling down. Clear skies waiting, I breathe inside that light. I will release the this heavy noise soon. Quiet hours come like they should, where I can feel a steady pace and find my calm inside that space. I tell my head that I won't fall back and build the life I always had. The air is warmer in the sky. See the morning when my mind grows calm. Clear skies waiting. I walk where air feels lighter. Clear skies waiting. The future day puts me together and heal me slow with every heavy burden falling down. Clear skies waiting. I breathe inside that light. Someday I will feel at ease. Someday I will hold the picture of me that finally healed and live life without this pressure. Clear skies waiting. That's the calm that I keep seeking. Clear skies waiting. That's the answer I am needing. I know it's hard, but I will reach that peaceful light. Clear skies waiting. It owns my morning future. Coin on the desk and my brain full of noise. Lights flicker in a heavy fog. I'm so exhausted, pain in my skull. I can't rest where the stress will go. Thoughts won't stop spinning through my crowded mind. All this deep doubt starts crushing my weight. I can sense the press of the midnight air. One deep breath and I try again. Dark in my mind, hard to break through. No matter where I run, I just feel stuck. Dark in my mind, blocks out the light like thick gray smoke that won't clear out. Time moves on, but chaos never settles. My chest feels tight while the dark stays thick. I just wonder all these endless problems, trying to solve what my brain built up. Thoughts won't stop spinning through my crowded mind. All this deep doubt starts crushing my weight. I can sense the press of the midnight air. One deep breath and I try again. Dark in my mind, hard to break through. No matter where I run, I just feel stuck. Dark in my mind, blocks out the light like thick gray smoke that won't clear out. I tell myself that I'm alright. There's so much tension locked on my jaw when I try hard. Why does it burn right when I hope I've cleared this maze? Dark in my mind, hard to break through. No matter where I run, I just feel stuck. Dark in my mind, blocks out the light like thick gray smoke that won't clear out. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Dead silent, sudden thought. Past errors feel like they're screaming. Traffic rolls outside my room. I'm trapped here, but I will break. Everyone thinks that I'm fine, but my head is full of noise. Sitting on this cold desk chair, thoughts spill past the foggy sky. Yeah. They think my stress is so small, but my chest is burning high. I don't speak about my back pain. Yeah. Heavy shadow on my mind, trying to breathe in all this dark and haze. Yeah. Never felt so lost inside. Every heavy thought at midnight weighs me down until I cry. Yeah, I must breathe now, I can't break like this. Though my head is wrecked, I will step through it. Clear the dark thoughts, I am walking through the storm. Won't give up tonight, not now, not now. Clear it out, clear it out. Turn this heavy weight to a steady spark. Even when the chaos fills my mind, I will find a way to peace now. Clear it out, clear it out. I will fight through the dark that feels so rough. Pushing hard though my heart is tired, till the sky gets clear again someday. Clear it out, clear it out. Hold on tight to the hope I still possess. I'm so weary, I know that much, but I swear I will survive this mess. Hours pass by so slow, walking through this empty house. Every thought is pulling me down, burning cold inside my chest. People telling me to calm down. I just close my eyes real tight, I don't have to show them my pain. Time will fix the hurt. Yeah, I got times I suffer, moments where I feel destroyed. But the minute I take a deep breath, I can stand up on my feet. I don't need soft pity, I will pull through this hard night. All these troubles that try to crush me only make my spirit strong. Laid out with mind spinning, heavy thoughts are crowding in my head. I keep breathing, space feels cramped, but my spirit is high. Mind is so loud, yet I stand like this. Felt hurt, felt lost, that was not the end line. Touch the ground, standing taller. Now push through the pain, no fear now. I don't care about their words, I build peace in my own world. They said I'm weak, I show them power. Change hard nights to my fine hour. In a cold space with a big heart. Got no ease, but I still choose to believe in myself through darkness. My own heart has the truth. Storm clears, focus, peace will come back when I breathe slow. Stress hits, I hold on. That is how I survive these tough times. Real growth, I am not looking back now. Though the weight is heavy now, I will make it through this, yes. Clear it out, clear it out. Turn this heavy weight to a steady spark. Even when the chaos fills my mind, I will find a way to peace now. Clear it out, clear it out. I will fight through the dark that feels so rough. With a weary head, I still stand up. I will overcome all this heavy stress. Clear it out, looking past all the pain inside my head. I'm so weary, I know that much, but I swear I will survive. I clear it out, still standing, still breathing. Clear it out. Still standing, still breathing. Clear it out. Why does the silence feel so heavy now? I pace around trying to figure out. Staring at ceiling beams lost in gray. Nothing makes sense when my thoughts drift far away. Echoes of worries inside my own brain. I try to rest but my mind runs like a train. So tired of carrying all away. Endless doubts swirling deep in my head. I can't clear out my head. Every little thing hurts. I'm stuck inside this maze, wandering for long hours. Too much noise in my chest, heavy breath on my shirt. I can't find my peace. Heavy mind, I keep on drowning with the stress. High, one thought and I just lose my focus. Too tired tonight, deep in. Heavy mind, I can't break through this wall. Shadows dancing, world is breathing slow. Unsettled feelings hanging like dark smoke. What if I break down, wander far too long? Now every quiet room feels way too heavy. No, isn't easy trying to stay real. Thoughts are stacking up close and now I'm losing my control. Still got that stress though, still locked inside. Dark room, cold hands, all I feel is numb. I can't clear out my head, every little thing hurts. I'm stuck inside this maze, wandering for long hours. Too much noise in my chest, every breath on my shirt. I can't find my peace. Heavy minds, I keep on drowning with the stress. High one thought and I just lose my focus. Too tired tonight, deep in, deep in. Heavy mind, I can't break through this wall. When it gets hard to breathe, now no quick solution. I carry all the strain that won't stop burning. Late night, tired eyes, hard thoughts on me. One spark turned into my worst overthinking. Heavy mind, I keep on drowning with the stress. High one thought and I don't know where to turn. Tired tonight, deep in, deep in. Heavy mind, I can't break through this wall. Break through this wall. Break through this wall. Yeah, trapped inside my own head. Heavy mind, it won't clear away. Dear sir, yeah. Dear self, stop a second, listen. You'll make it through this fall. I know how you feel when you lose your mind. Deep breath now, just trust this path. Dear self, we can make it past here. Clear the doubt and calm your soul. Your weary heart done a great job. One more step and you find your peace. Heart share weighs heavy, mindful head spinning. Old thoughts back then, young kid days, writing notes to young and now. Don't stress all the small things. You survived the dark spring, sitting on this bench, but you will find peace inside that gray rain. I can see how you cried back then, boy. Poor kid breathing so fast. Desk lamp shines bright in the cold night. Keep going through pain, kid, hold tight. Stay brave, young child, head clear, don't hide. Hard days will end, rise up, my friend. Dear self, stop a second, listen. You'll make it through this fog. I know how you feel when you lose your mind. Deep breath now, just trust this path. Dear self, we can make it past here. Clear the doubt and calm your soul. Your weary heart done a great job. One more step and you find your peace. Been thinking so much, my head was so full. Young boy in pain, lost inside gloom. Dark clouds fading when I look back. Rough times, but it all turned out fine. Hard days when you cried out. Soft words in your soul now. Kept your dream like a bright star. Future self here to say thanks, kid. Rest easy, no worries. Bright light at the highway. Your tears paved the road up. Tough times made us strong and calm. When life gets so hard, just rest for a while. Dark room, silent stars, soft heart, pure smile. Don't gotta fear now, I feel your honesty. One breath, one prayer, that's how we heal. Dear self, stop a second, listen. You'll make it through this fog. I know how you feel when you lose your mind. Deep breath now, just trust this path. Dear self, we can make it past here. Clear the doubt and calm your soul. Your weary heart done a great job. One more step and you find your peace. Dark clouds, soft rain, pass boy, stand tall, deep breath, safe home, free mind, dear self. You said I think too much again. When you said don't worry then. My room is filled with trash and old mail, and tiny noises drives me crazy. A half-filled mug upon the floor. I stare at dirt on the door. Small details spin in my head underneath this heavy roof. Every blinking yellow light tells me nothing goes quite right. Too much clutter inside my brain, and my chest feels full of cold rain. Too much clutter inside my brain, trying hard to break this harsh chain. Too much clutter inside my brain. Count the cracks along the paved lane. My thoughts will not get tame, drowning deep inside this quiet pain. Crooked picture frame on wall. I watch the dust particles fall. The red clock flashes 3:14 now. My heavy breathing sounds so loud now. A cold wet shoe beside the drain. Unopened letters left in rain. I lie awake and keep on counting. These tiny thoughts are slowly mounting. Every blinking yellow light tells me nothing goes quite right. Too much clutter inside my brain, and my chest feels full of cold rain. Too much clutter inside my brain, trying hard to break this harsh chain. Too much clutter inside my brain. Count the cracks along the paved lane. My thoughts will not get tame, drowning deep inside this quiet pain. Unbent clips upon my desk, staring at this tangled mesh. I wish my mind would just slow down before I sink inside this town. Too much clutter inside my brain, and I swear I'll go insane. Too much clutter inside my brain, in the darkness and the rain. Too much clutter inside my brain, and I'm fading out slowly while the whole room turns gray. Drowning deep inside this quiet pain. Yeah. Thick frayed thread scratching a heavy sleeve. Her shirt in my mind on a quiet night. My head feels full while the rain drops still. When the traffic moves but I never heal. Her touch still stays on the sticking coat, and every thought that I try to hold, I think too much just to keep her clear. And every scene brings her over here. Thoughts rush, then they stop. Night falls, then it won't. Every woven thread pulls back her voice. You're a slow burn cassette tape, spinning fast but not erased. A little dense, a little numb, still remembering back to you. You're a slow burn to you. I touched the fabric where she leaned her head. Warm cotton scent in the hallway light. I almost called, then I walked away. Some jackets still keep your name. My favorite beat played out too slow. I pulled it tight and held it near. Strange how a fabric folk can keep the heavy weight that doesn't fade. You're a slow burn cassette tape, spinning fast but not erased. A little dense, a little numb, still remembering back to you. You're a slow burn cassette tape, in the noise I can't escape. Every afterthought cuts right through, like I just felt that touch of you. If I watch the pattern hard enough, will it finally clear my mind? Or will a shadow always stay on the borders of my crowded brain? You're a slow You're a slow burn cassette tape, soft and worn and overwhelmed, stuck between the past and now, and pulling me right back in again. You're a slow burn cassette tape, placed to the thread I can't unwind. A little lost, a little real, still remembering back to you. Hey. 422 shines when I picture where we stood. Years passes by, will my heavy brain feel good? Someday I'll breathe free from noise that gets too loud. One day I'll rest with no shadow on my shroud. Peace in my soul, yeah, peace in my soul. Someday my heart's stress will turn into warm sunshine. Calm breath, soft light, everything fine. When future days come, peace will be mine. Yeah, I dream ahead, looking for calm again. Sharp mind, clear sky, free from inner strain. Everybody rushing, I see future rain. Strange how all the stress inside my head can make a heavy chain. Clock hands ticking to a quiet outside. I close my eyes, let the worries die. Time moves faster now, I cannot hide, but I picture peace like a new finish line. Got plans for tomorrow, hope in the air. Stress fading out, no longer there. Told my head chill, take fresh clean air, but my soul grows calm in a silent prayer. I see tomorrow in the falling leaves, in the quiet, in the light, in the dream I keep. And I know this noise won't stay buried deep, but when the future comes, all my fears break weak. Don't ask me when I clear like this. I chase the peace and I still wish it. I try my best, but I can fake this. One more step and I'll make it. 22 shines when I picture where we stood. Years passes by, will my heavy brain feel good? Someday I'll breathe free from noise that gets too loud. One day I'll rest with no shadow on my shroud. Peace in my soul, peace in my soul. Someday my heart's stress will turn into warm sunshine. Calm breath, soft light, everything fine. When future days come, peace will be mine. I clear the clutter off my desk today. Still got these thoughts in my mind to play. Try new ways, but they don't wash away. Stress looks heavy when it's stacked up in this dark way. My tangled mind needs a place to be erased, but soon I know all these doubts get erased. I see the dawn and my feelings change. That's what I hope for after feeling so deeply drained. I know the future will fix my line, will bring me light when I see the shine. And I can heal through this steady time, when the peace I search for becomes all mine. And I can feel how the quiet turns around, like peaceful rain falling softly on the ground. I build my future, no turning around. Every heavy thought will be lost and unfound. Maybe I think too much, maybe I stress too much, maybe I stay up late, just trying to get out of touch clouds. Maybe I'll find my calm before the darkness takes us. Know every step I take still leads me to the sun. 422 shines when I picture where we stood. Whole world out, but it don't feel like it should. Got my coat on, looking up at the clouds. Still future peace keeps me standing proud. Peace in my soul, peace in my soul. Try to break free, now I reach my goal. Calm breath, soft light, everything fine. When future days come, peace will be mine. Late hours, soon clear, soon free. Peace in my mind. Hey, yeah. Blue tint spill on the bench we sitting. Strange voice talk through the noise, now stop listening. Dark city street, but my head keeps spinning. I say I'm fine, but my heart ain't winning. Deep night, thoughts heavy like stone. Green light glow on the side of my home. Hard to breathe, feel so lost alone in this midnight haze. Nowhere feels like home. Red hue glow, damp air I'm sitting. Old guy sits next, his smoke floating. Mind so heavy, my eyes keep closing. He says, son, why you so broken? Looking at his worn coat, goddamn. Too much noise in my head, sad man. Ice in my cola, slow dance. His rough voice hits like a soft hand. Warm rain falls in the late breeze. He says life ain't always gonna freeze. I just nod, but it don't calm me. Too much stress, still it's hard to breathe. Front seat thoughts in the back seat burden. I talk back, now my chest feels open. It hurts, told him I'm fine, but my soul still burns. But when he speaks wisdom, my mind still turns. Don't fall, don't hide. The man talks soft as the rain falls down. One word, one line. Now this dark night got a lighter sound. Blue tint spill on the bench we sitting. Strange voice talk through the noise, now stop listening. Dark city street, but my head keeps spinning. I say I'm fine, but my heart ain't winning. Deep night, thoughts heavy like stone. Green light glow on the side of my home. Hard to breathe, feel so lost alone in this midnight haze. Nowhere feels like home. Yeah, dull gray neon, late season, complex thoughts, hard nights, no reason. Strangers sitting close, still speaking. Heavy mind, but I am hearing his deep words drift through the empty street. Dark thoughts on, but my soul seeks peace. Night full of cold, yeah, I feel that heat when I speak out. It just cuts real deep. I got stress in my head and it feels too much. Short rest, quick rest, still I need a touch. I could clear my mind, but it takes too much. Now I'm looking at him like, who is this guy? Street lamps paint our shade on the wall. Every shadow near us looks tall. I've been trying quiet what I can solve, but his simple words make the dark dissolve. If I speak, would you listen close? If I stay, would you clear the ghost? If I drown in this yellow glow, would you give me advice? Let my heavy go. I'm too lost, but I'm not that cold. This old man talks back to my night gets old. Mind's so full, but my heart stays slow. Too much thought and I still feel low. Blue tint spill on the bench we sitting. Strange voice talk through the noise, non-stop listening. Dark city street, but my head keeps spinning. I say I'm fine, but my heart ain't winning. Deep night thoughts heavy like stone. Green light glow on the side of my home. Hard to breathe, feel so lost alone in this midnight haze. Nowhere feels like home. Late hours, still heavy, still lost. His words